back to the Premiership now, and what's the mood like being around the camp, but bearing in mind the results over the last few weeks?
Yeah, mood's been really good. I mean, we know that before these results even happened, we came close on a lot of games, a few Premiership games and stuff like that. But yeah, like I say, we've gone through this last bit of period, since the Cardiff game, and obviously the two LV games, and getting some good wins. The camp's really good, and we're quite confident going into this next block of Premiership games.
How big a test will the Saints be, do you think?
Oh, a huge test. I mean, played them at the first game at the start of the season, and like I said, we went up there. We kind of didn't really get off the bus in the first sort of like 20 minutes to the first half. In the second half, we put in a decent show, but like I said, by that time it was a little bit too late. So no, they've obviously got some quality. Obviously they've got a lot of players. A few players, playing for England and stuff, and people may say that they're in a weakened team, but if you look through their academy structure and who they've played in the LV Cup games, they've got some real good players, some good young talent coming up as well. So they're going to be a huge test for us, and like I say, it's going to be a cracking game, come Saturday night.
Of course, you've got one player playing for England, haven't you?
Yes, indeed. Knowlesy obviously done very well last week, and hopefully he's. I think they've gone with an unchanged format going into the Scotland game, so it's been outstanding for him, and it just shows where Exeter are going as a club. Him, Tom Johnson, obviously with the England squad, so it's great.
Of course, he came through that successful under-20s team. Is that an inspiration, do you think, for the younger players to see Jack doing so well? Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, it's great to see where the club's coming from as an academy structure. To see what Ricky does with the lads. To see what they do when they come to Rob, both Robs and Ali. They come on leaps and bounds, and like I say, for young people to see, likes of Knowlesy, and then the likes of Dave Lewis, and obviously Henry Slade getting in the Saxons. It's a massive sort of boost for the club, but also a boost for players coming in and being involved with the academy structures. I think actually one day I could be there, so no, it's great for them. Going back to the Saints, are they the best team you've come up against this season, do you think? They're one of the best teams, yeah. I mean, they've got a massive driving force, with their pack. You've got the likes of Manu Samoa and Sam Dickinson, big ball carriers, big threats to them, and obviously their outside backs are quality as well. Stephen Myler, who's probably on the edge of, getting a shout for, either the Saxons or England and stuff like that. Obviously he's there and thereabouts. They're great players. Obviously Foden's still got to come back. So as a team, you'd look at them to be, definitely targeting them as a top four side, and they're obviously on that way up into the top four, so they are going to be a very, very strong team. I think you slipped down to 8th in the table, but it's incredibly tight, isn't it? Because I think you're perhaps a win away from 4th in theory at least. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we don't try to look at that too much, but like I say, one win can get you straight back into the top 4, and where we want to be as a club, we want to be driving in the top 4. We came in the top 6 last year, obviously top 6 for the Heineken Cup. Don't know what's happened with the Heineken Cup yet at the moment, but like I say, if we can drive ourselves and be one of those ambitious teams, gunning for a top 4 place, that would be real good for us. You do have a lot of your remaining games at home. How key could events at Sandy Park be? Yeah, massive. I mean, everyone knows home games are very important. Obviously, I think we've got 10 games. I think 6 of them are at home or whatever. So no, we're certainly going to drive that. Especially with our crowd. They're a big part of us. They're almost our 16th man on the game. So we want to play well for them, but also we want to play well for a team at Sandy Park in front of a home crowd. What about you, Matt? Happy with your own form? Yeah, no, he's been good. He's mixed and changed the squad for the Heineken and the LV games, and I thought I did a decent game last week. So it's just pushing on and playing, trying to play well. Obviously, Knowlesy's going to be coming back, and obviously things like that. But then we've got good competition with Fetts and obviously Tom James and other wingers that we can play as well.